fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way. I'm making a way through the crowd.
Because I know I probably won't have time to do it tomorrow. And I wanted to share something with you guys before my daughter took it back to school and turned it back in. Anyway, I'm pretty much outraged because I have been hearing rumors that the public school system was basically deliberately dumbing down, students even confusing them, and I realized that it must be true because of what I discovered about my daughter. Now, my daughter is scheduled to go to middle school next year, and here we are, almost February, and my daughter comes to me a couple of weeks ago asking me for assistance with her math homework. Now, whenever my child has been in school all day for 8 hours and comes home and asks me how to do their homework, I always feel compelled to contact their teacher and say, why doesn't my child know how to do this and they've been sitting in your classroom for 8 hours? Why is that? So I think it's time for me to really start questioning, and I actually plan to go up to the school to talk to the teacher tomorrow because I'm really very upset about it. And hold on guys, let me change my batteries. Okay guys, so I'm back. So, you know, I am a pretty intelligent person. I did very well in math. Never had any issues with it, you know, and I was in grade school during the 80s. So, you know, that's basically when I learned how to do my multiplication tables, you know, all of my, you know, I knew all of that by heart. Like, I just knew it by heart. I noticed that I don't think any of my kids know how to do their multiplication tables by heart. Which shows you a huge difference between the education that we got in public schools back then and the education that they're putting out now. I also, you know, knew how to do, you know, long division and the longer multiplication. So when I say long multiplication, this is what I mean. Let me show you guys. Stuff like 54 times 35, you know, or 300 times 12. And I'm sorry, my little paint program, it's kind of hard to write. So that is the type of multiplication that my daughter was asking for my kids, and teach them 4 different ways of figuring out a right answer when there is a very known, proven method of giving the right answer to the problem. And it irritates me because this is not necessary. It's why are they putting stuff in our children's education to confuse them and trip them up? And yes, it is confusion because my daughter is totally confused. You know, and I said, why did she teach you how to do your multiplication the way she taught you how to do it? Oh, because I was having trouble with it. So again, my daughter was having trouble with it, so she taught her the wrong way of doing it. Well, the reason why she's having trouble with it is because not only are you teaching her this kind of multiplication, but you're trying to teach her 5 different ways of doing it. 5 different ways. Look at this. This, believe it or not, this mess right here is a multiplication problem. I'm pissed. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm pissed. You know, it's not necessary. And I think it's just sad. It really is very sad. I got very good grades in math. We did our multiple. They wanted to see us work the problem. That was what we had to do. But this right here, this is some kind of mind game or mind trip. And I don't like it. I really don't. And I don't like it. It kind of makes me want to look at all of my kids' homework and approve whether or not she does it or not. And say, I don't want her to have to do this. Because this is messing with my daughter's mind. But I was absolutely horrified at the whole situation. I was also horrified with the fact that instead of teaching them how to multiply, they're teaching them 4 different methods, and she had to basically give them the answers. And you could see in the lesson that they videotaped from school that basically she was showing them these different ways of multiplying. And you can't do that. I mean, I know that there are certain ways that you can get to certain things, but there's no need to do that. Teach the child how to do multiplication. Why are you doing all this extra stuff? You know, because like if it's the zeros at the end, I wish I could show you guys what I'm talking about, but it might be a copyright issue, you know, with the school or whatever. So I can't really show you. But if I couldn't even, I just can't even believe it. So anyway, I just wanted to come to you guys and show you guys that. If you guys are feeling me, let me know. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not happy about it at all. You know, so I'll be having a word with her teacher tomorrow about this. And, you know, I mean, I know that I can't really change it, but I'm definitely going to start, they're going to be going to a different school when we move next week. I'm going to start asking more questions when I get my kids involved in these schools. You know, I think that you should ask questions. You should always pay attention, you know, because I just, it's no wonder, you know, that, you know, and they're always trying to teach them some easy way out of it, you know, like they want to teach them how to do stuff real quick. And this is the mind of a child. Even though she's going to be going to the 6th grade next year, she's still a child. And, you know, the child needs to be taught the proper way. You know, my daughter doesn't even know how to, like, when I asked her to multiply 35 by 15, she didn't even know how to do that. And so, you know, and I think that these schools are confusing them. I really do. I think that they're confusing them. So, anyway, I'm just really just horrified. So, I gotta go. Alright, bye guys.
Precious memory. 'Cause I need you and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. I wish I could let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. No. Oh. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way, making my way. tonight. Thank you. Hi. So, this is my first time. Would pass me by, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong, don't belong, living in your precious memory. Would pass me by, 'cause you know I'd walk it down drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this guy. I don't know. Oh. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.